Good morning, everybody. Carla Airy Collinaires here from A Coffee with Carla. Happy Friday. Best day of the week. I think that comes from my 9 to 5 days. I don't know, there's something for me that's happy about a Friday, and no matter what's going on in the week, I just love Friday. And so that's why if you follow me on Facebook, you see me post about dance day, and it's kind of like I try to share more like jokes and like just fun. Let's laugh, because you know what? Life is too flippin' serious. People have moved into this realm of like everything is just heavy, and it's like even sometimes when you post a funny video or there's a funny post, somebody comes in and makes a comment about like some cause or some thing, and it's like when I'm posting funny stuff and somebody does that, I'm like, and I'm happy they have a cause, and I'm happy they have a belief, and I'm happy that they want to better the world and all of that stuff. But you know what? Sometimes we just need some fun. Sometimes we just need to laugh. And sometimes it's ridiculous, and sometimes it's stupidly silly, and sometimes it's just because, you know what? It feels good. We need to lighten up. You can talk about your causes, you can talk about your beliefs, you can talk about, you can have your fights, your differences of opinion, but you know what? Let's lighten up and laugh. We need to laugh. Laughter is truly the best medicine. Even in the most serious and most horrible moments, laughter is what brings a little bit of joy into the world. And I'm just it really kind of, I don't know, it's sad to me that I have to think about sometimes when I'm posting something. I did a post this morning and I shared it on A Coffee with Carla, and it was a coffee pot and it had a straw in it, and I made it like I just thought it was funny because they were talking about how the hole in the lid is like an actual straw holder, and I just thought it was hilarious. Anyways, I had to really stop and go, okay, before anybody gets up in my grill, we're all going to know that that's a metal straw. And the fact that I have to say that kind of is highly annoying to me. But at the same time, you know what? Everybody is doing their own thing. So I'm going to just keep posting what I think is funny. If you feel like you need to post about your cause or your beliefs or whatever and take it down a notch on a funny post, I'm just going to put it out there, a PSA, is that what it's called? We don't do that on my posts. So please share that stuff on your own page, but on mine, I just want to laugh. I just want to have some fun. I get there's serious junk going on in the world. I'm not oblivious. I've got my own things that I get it. Sometimes we just have to find the humor in the situation and remember that, let's keep ourselves in check. Let's not get caught up into a frenzy of hysteria over things that we have no control over. Let's be sensible and logical, and let's have some fun. Like, I know right now it's probably not a time, people are saying it's not a time to be funny, and it's lighten up. We always need laughter. I don't care what the situation is. We always need a bit of laughter. We need to sometimes not take ourselves so seriously, and we just need to have fun. Part of the problem is when people, I know I've done this too, where you kind of question and think, oh my gosh, is that going to offend somebody? Am I going to, whatever. Not everybody is like that, but I know for me, I used to worry about that, and I used to be very conscious of it, and I used to hold myself back because, you know what, I didn't want to ever have somebody not like me. And, I think that wisdom comes with age, as I've said. And you know what? If you don't like me, it's okay. Because you know what? Maybe I don't like you either. I'm kidding, but in all seriousness, you are never going to please everybody. Not everybody's going to like you. Stop exhausting yourself trying to please everybody around you and putting yourself last. You do yourself no favors when you put yourself last. I am going to continually talk about healing from within and filling up your cup, because you cannot do anything for anyone else in a healthy manner or helpful manner if your cup isn't full. You cannot fill from an empty cup. You also need to heal from within, because when you do that, you can start lightening that load. You maybe can start seeing some humor in things, and you can start lightening up, and you can allow yourself to have some fun. We go through tragedies, we go through traumas, we go through great heartbreak, we go through all of these things in our life. And sometimes we don't feel like it's okay to lighten up and laugh and just be ourselves. Just be our silly, crazy, weird selves. And when we hold ourselves back like that, it is just, you're doing more damage to yourself than you are good. You know what? You're not going to please everybody. Not everybody's going to like you. Not everybody's going to want to be, they don't see the things the way you see them. Yada, yada, yada. The list goes on and on. Guess what? Everybody's opinion of you is none of your business. Yeah, that's a tough one. That is a tough one. It doesn't matter what anybody else's opinion is of you. Only your opinion of yourself matters. It is, you know what? And if you're happy with how you are, and if you are healthy and doing, you're not doing anything destructive, but you're happy with how you are, and you're living your life to the best you can, and, doing all those things, who cares what anybody else? It doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter. When you learn to let that go, and you learn to stop saying the other thing, when you are a people pleaser, you use these two words like you would use the word and and the in a sentence. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Is one of the worst habits I ever picked up was I'm sorry. Saying it for crazy reasons. When you need to apologize for something serious, and you do need to apologize because you were bad behavior, you hurt somebody, you did something that is worthy of that apology. And I don't mean worthy in an arrogant way. I mean, you legitimately need to apologize. You need to own up to your mistake, and you need to own up to what you did. That is an apology. I'm sorry, while it's a Canadian part of our culture and a joke and all that stuff, it legitimately is a thing that people do all the time, and it loses its meaning. Because if you are just saying I'm sorry because it's a habit, and it's a habit, and it's a bad habit. I have walked by somebody on the street, they've bumped into me, and I look at them and say, I'm sorry. And they just keep going. Why am I saying sorry? What? I was walking on the street and you bumped me? It's just those silly little things. So the minute we start recognizing that and start going, oh my goodness, I need to stop doing that. It's all about being mindful and being aware. Being aware of your words, being aware of what you're doing and what you're saying and your actions. Always be mindful. You can't heal from within if you are not mindful about what is coming out of your mouth, and also what you are putting into your brain. So I had a conversation this morning, and we were talking with a very, very, very awesome friend of mine, and we were talking about when you're scared and you're not feeling your best, how hard it is to be not let your brain run wild and think all these crazy thoughts, and we forget to breathe in those moments. And that's when it's about what I'm talking about, being mindful and being aware of what is going on. And that's when you have to say out loud sometimes, you need to just say, F you, I'm not doing this right now. And just say your opinion isn't welcome here, because the brain will go crazy. It takes you into places that are not even happening. So that is the same with people pleasing. We've got to be aware. We've got to be mindful of, first of all, why are we doing that? Why are we in such great need for people to like us? Where did that come from? Is it because when you're a kid, that wasn't like you didn't feel like you got loved enough? Where does that come from? I can't really explain where mine came from. I don't know, but like I work hard every day to stop being a people pleaser. When I used to do everything for everybody else, I was less than last on the list. It did me no favors. It actually gave me almost an ulcer more than once in my life. It gave me very horrific migraine headaches. It gave me the ability to think that I could just drink like a fool and, I would always put degrading humor about myself out there before anybody else could do it because I wasn't going to let them hurt me. So I wanted them to think I was funny. I wanted them to like me. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make fun of myself and it's going to be hilarious. And, they're going to like me. Some of those people are not even in my life anymore that I literally nearly killed myself trying to please people who didn't give two shits about me, quite frankly, have moved on, living their life. I wasted a lot of years doing that stuff. So just wanted to kind of touch base on that. Let's lighten up. Let's get a handle on the people pleasing. Let's get a handle on I'm sorry and using it when it needs to be used, not just as a buzz thing, like a space filler in a sentence. It's a bad habit. Break the bad habit. But on that note, you guys, I don't want to keep you here all day. I just kind of wanted to come on and talk about a couple of things randomly. These are going to be unplanned and not scripted. I don't write any notes. It's very much like a coffee with Carla. So I might kind of jump all over the place in these videos. I don't know. It's going to just be me talking from my heart and what's on my head today and in that moment when I'm doing my video and doing a podcast. So you guys will just have to bear with me. And my hope really is through these videos and through these conversations. And I please leave your comments in the comment section on wherever I share these, because I want to hear back from you too. This is about growing together. This is about supporting each other. This is about learning. And this is about if something else is working for you that I don't know, please share it. Let's, as a coffee community, whether you drink coffee or not, let's work together. We need to support each other. We need to love each other. We need to just be kind and gentle and lift each other up instead of dragging each other down. So on that note, you guys, have an amazing weekend. I am so thankful. I've gotten some feedback on the last couple videos and thank you so much. I'm humbled by you guys all the time. And you guys are just rock stars and I love you so much. I believe in you. And as always, I want you to remember, you are loved, you matter. You can do almost anything you set your mind to. Do not let this day run you. You run the day. And you keep being your badass self. Have a great Friday, you guys, and I will talk to you very soon. Bye for now.